This is Bumper to Bumper TV.
Toyota started the heist with reveal of the next generation Prius hybrid and the Prius Prime, a plug-in hybrid that will be on the road sometime in 2023. But in a move to keep up with the rest of the industry, the brand also took the wraps off of a concept crossover, the BZ, which shares some of its styling and technology from the BZ4X. That served as a learning experience in developing the latest offering.
You know, the most controversial elements on that car, for example, the black fenders front and rear, those were originally designed to hold all the sensors, LiDAR, radar, those things. And then we were supposed to put them in one unit. But we really were pushing. We were trying to push design on that car, but make it in a very usable package like RAV4. This car is, I think, taking those lessons and making it more subtle, more sophisticated, more beautiful.
Hyundai continues its transition to fully electric cars with the Ioniq 6. Unlike the earlier full electric Ioniq, the 6 has flowing lines and is closer to a traditional sedan design. Like Toyota, the company also debuted a concept vehicle, this time a sports car dubbed the 74, after the year it was initially presented at a European auto show, but never built. On the Kia side of the family, the EV6 got an upgrade with the GT edition that promises even more performance. However, internal combustion platforms haven't been totally abandoned, as was demonstrated with a restyled Seltos small SUV. The luxury arm of the company, Genesis, showed off a convertible concept to appeal to open-air drivers in that segment. The 6-year-old brand was also in the spotlight as the winner of the Motor Trend Car of the Year. Subaru presented the next version of the Impreza, which will now only be available as a hatchback that can either go off-road or onto the dirt track without a problem. Stellantis also found itself straddling the differing divide train world with a demonstration of the tow capacities of a diesel-powered Ram 3500 series truck. It was beside the next generation Charger that will be powered by a battery electric motor. To show you how far the electrification movement has come, here at the Stellantis stand where Fiat showed off a new version of the 500, this one is electrified. So I would imagine somewhere Sergio Marchionne is spinning in his grave. Marchionne, who once headed the then Fiat Chrysler brand, disdained electric vehicles as impractical with limited appeal. These days, the company is finally embracing voltage as a propulsion source. There are several other small EV brands at the show, but one thing all of these vehicles need is recharging. Drivers who do make the switch will also have to deal with making the right decision about home charging units, which can vary in price depending upon capacity.
So that is the thing you have to really do your research before you buy the electric vehicles of what kind of power you have. If it doesn't make sense, I spent $40,000 on a vehicle, I'm going to spend another $5,000 to put a charger in. It's just, you have to weigh those pros and cons, in my opinion. Now, some people will just buy the car and then, okay, well, this is what I got to do now. Other people just do the research, put the charger in first, and then buy the car.
But even with auto production limited by supply chain issues, the variety of fully electric vehicles available is expected to steadily increase over the next few years. I'm Greg Morrison.